You're not lazy. Let me say that again. You are not lazy. But if you've ever sat there staring at the same task for 20 minutes, scrolling on your phone like your thumb has a mind of its own, then listen closely. Because what's keeping you stuck isn't lack of motivation or discipline. It's something way simpler. And the crazy part? You can reset it in 30 seconds. Today, I'm going to show you the exact 30-second reset I use to stop procrastination before it spirals, and why it works even on those days where your brain feels like it's buffering. Look, I'm not here to lecture you about productivity. You've heard all the cliches, just get started. Discipline over motivation. Stop being lazy. Yeah, super helpful, right? But here's the truth most people never mention. Procrastination isn't a problem of willpower. It's a problem of emotional overload. Your brain doesn't avoid tasks because they're hard. Your brain avoids tasks because it senses discomfort. Maybe the task feels boring. Maybe it feels overwhelming. Maybe it feels connected to judgment, fear, or perfection. Whatever the reason, your brain hits the brakes. That's why today, instead of forcing yourself to push through, I want to give you something better. A reset button. A quick interruption that turns your brain from avoidance mode into action mode. And don't worry, I'm not going to hit you with a 12-step morning routine or a 3-hour journaling practice. This method literally takes 30 seconds. You can do it anywhere. You can do it right now. Here's what we're covering in this video. 1. The real reason you freeze. Why your brain shuts down the moment you think about doing something important. And why it has nothing to do with laziness. 2. The 30-second reset. The simple, science-backed interruption that cuts procrastination before it grows roots. Light, easy, and doable, even when you're mentally exhausted. 3. How to make it stick. A quick technique to make sure this reset becomes automatic so you don't fall back into old patterns without relying on motivation. Stick with me until the end, because once you learn this, you'll never look at procrastination the same way again. Ready? Let's get into it. Have you ever noticed that the moment you tell yourself, I need to do this, your body responds like you just asked it to run a marathon? Suddenly you're tired, hungry, thinking about reorganizing your room for absolutely no reason. Or you're deep diving the entire internet looking for one specific cat video that doesn't actually exist. That's not random. That's your stress response kicking in. Think about it this way. Your brain has one job: protect you from discomfort. Not danger. Discomfort. A task that feels overwhelming? Your brain goes, nope. A task that feels unclear? Nope. A task connected to failure or judgment? Absolutely not. And boom, procrastination. The key is not to fight the response head-on, because when you try to force yourself to push through it, your brain pushes back harder. The trick is to interrupt it. Here's the method. It's stupidly simple and stupidly effective. Step 1. Look away from the task. Not your screen, not your planner. Don't even glance at it. Think of this as cutting the emotional tension. Step 2. Take one slow breath. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. This tells your nervous system, you're safe, relax. Step 3. Ask yourself one question. What's the smallest, easiest action I can take in the next 30 seconds? Not the whole task, not the big picture. Just the first tiny step. Open the document, put on your shoes, write the title, wash one dish. Your brain doesn't fear small. Your brain fears big. This question shrinks the task down so small that your stress response turns off. Step 4. Do that one tiny action immediately. Don't negotiate. Don't overthink. Just take the 30-second action. And here's the magic. Once you take that first micro step, your brain switches modes, from avoid to engage. You're in motion. Momentum is activated. You're already doing the thing you were avoiding 30 seconds ago. Now, here's how you make sure this reset becomes automatic. Whenever you catch yourself procrastinating, don't say, "I need to do the entire task." Instead, say, 30-second reset. That becomes your cue, your mental switch, your interruption pattern. The more you use it, the faster your brain learns. Oh, we don't freeze anymore. We reset. And that's where long-term change actually happens. So the next time you're stuck, the next time your brain is spiraling, the next time you feel behind, overwhelmed, or frustrated, remember this: you don't need motivation. You don't need discipline. You just need 30 seconds. Try this reset today. Try it on something tiny. And watch how quickly your brain unlocks momentum again. If you want more videos like this, simple ideas that genuinely make life easier, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and tell me in the comments what task you're going to try this reset on. You got this, and I'll see you in the next one.